Prayer, a timeless and universal practice that holds profound significance across cultures, religions, and spiritual beliefs. I invite Shaurya to lead us in prayer this morning. All to kindly rise.
All join your hands, close your eyes, and please bow your heads. O dear good shepherd, my God and my light, be with me always, day and night. Teach me to do what's good and right, and always keep me within thy sight. Amen.
Thank you, Shaurya. All to remain standing for the school song.
All to kindly be seated. A very warm welcome to our chief guest, Ms. 𝗖𝗛𝗔𝗡𝗚𝗓. We also welcome Mr. 𝗖𝗛𝗓. Ms. 𝗖𝗛𝗔𝗡𝗚𝗓 is a dedicated, lifelong learner whose professional journey began 14 years ago in PYP classrooms. Starting as a PYP teacher and ascending to the roles of PYP coordinator and head of an IB Continuum school, she has continuously evolved her understanding of education. Participating in 𝗔𝗕𝗢𝗧's workshop on the learner profile was a pivotal moment for her. Through extensive engagement in IB workshops and conferences, she has honed her skills, gaining a comprehensive understanding of the IB philosophy and its global impact. Recognized for her innovative teaching with the Taffy 2015 award and featured among the 10 most inspiring Indian women in school leadership by K-12 Digest educational magazine, she continuously pushes boundaries and explores new horizons. Ms. 𝗖𝗛𝗔𝗡𝗚𝗓 exemplifies a relentless dedication to education and personal growth, inspiring those around her to pursue excellence. We at GSIS would extend a very warm welcome to you, ma'am. I would request Zuri and Tuisha to give away a token of gratitude. I would also like to welcome our President, Mr. Jacob Thomas, Senior Vice President, Student and Staff Welfare, Ms. Sarah Jacob, Principal and Director, Dr. 𝗔𝗕𝗢𝗧, Ms. Bonbon, our PYP Coordinator, ACM members, all teachers, parents and students present here.
The Primary Years Program exhibition represents a significant event in the life of a PYP school and student, synthesizing the essential elements of the PYP and sharing them with the whole school community.
I now invite Jonathan and Thian, who are going to share their insights about what is the PYP exhibition and the journey of grade 5 students while preparing themselves for the exhibition here at GSIS.
Good morning, Chief Guest Ms. 𝗔𝗕𝗢𝗧, President Jacob Sir, Student and Staff Welfare, and Senior Vice President Sarah Ma'am, Principal and Director Dr. 𝗔𝗕𝗢𝗧, ACM members, esteemed teachers, and my fellow peers. As we gather here today, I am honored to take you through our exhilarating journey of the Grade 5 PIP exhibition.
As said by William James, American philosopher and educator, I quote, "Action may not always bring happiness, but there is no happiness without action," I unquote.
Same is true for the PIP exhibition, which is an action-packed process of inquiry for the students of IB Primary Years program to demonstrate their learning and share about their acquired knowledge with all stakeholders who contribute to our environment of learning that comprises school community, parents, teachers, and batchmates.
It's a special moment for us PYP students because on this occasion, we get the opportunity to talk about our findings and explorations that we have made during our learning journey.
Our inquiry journey began with choosing our topics about different types of migration. We were given the student agency to choose our groups and connect our topics to real-life situations. Through our inquiry into the impact of migration on both people and the environment, we align with Sustainable Development Goal 11 and 13, which aims to make cities and human settlements inclusive, safe, resilient, and sustainable, and combat climate change and its impact.
The process of our journey has been about more than just acquiring knowledge. It has been about making connections across disciplines, integrating ATL skills, and embracing transdisciplinary learning through music, art, theater, and sports. We have explored the emotional, cultural, and even physical dimensions of migration, recognizing its impact on individuals and societies alike.
We embarked on a field trip to study refugee migration firsthand, the Tibetan market in Ooty itself, to better our understanding about the experiences of their refuge in India and the Holy Dalai Lama, the present spiritual leader of the Tibetan community. Now, not only did we just go on an adventure, but had guest lectures too, by parent mentors Ms. 𝗔𝗕𝗢𝗧, Ms. 𝗔𝗕𝗢𝗧, and Ms. Cecilia Angel. The guest lectures were very informative, thought-provoking, and engaging. We express our gratitude by thanking the parent mentors for their time and effort.
We thank Jacob Sir, Sarah Ma'am, and Miss Leena Nair for sharing their insights about their personal migration journeys for various causes and challenges which we were able to connect to our own personal migration journeys.
Our inquiry into the central idea, migration impacts people and the environment, was enriched by engaging research activities and group collaborations. Utilizing various resources such as books, articles, videos, interviews, and websites, we dived into the multifaceted aspects of migration, broadening our perspectives and deepening our understanding. We delve deep into the history of first human migration from Africa to the present migrations due to wars, environmental factors, heavy urbanization, etc., unraveling the threads that connect us all in this vast growing world and life.
Throughout this journey, we have been guided by the principles of the International Baccalaureate, embracing the attributes of the IB learner profile, inquirers, thinkers, communicators, and more. These attributes have not only shaped our projects, but have also influenced our growth as individuals. We thank our mentors in our shared learning partnership for guiding us, challenging us, and believing in us in every step of the way.
And here we stand today, ready to unveil our findings to the world. As we prepare to embark on this final leg of our journey, let us remember the lessons we've learned, the friendships we've forged, and the laughs we've shared. For in the end, it's not the destination that matters, but the journey itself. Thank you.
Thank you.
We love the perspective which you shared with all of us. Audience, can we have a huge round of applause for both of them? Music is a universal language that transcends cultural boundaries, connecting people on a profound and emotional level. It has been an integral part of human history, serving as a means of expression, communication, and cultural identity. I quote, "Music is the universal language of mankind," I unquote, by Henry Wadsworth Longfellow. Here, Tharva, do you know how African music was introduced to the world?
I have no idea, Naisha.
Well, let's watch the video made by our grade 5 students.
As a musical art form, music is a complex web of ideas that have been woven together through a process of organizing, disorganizing, and reintroducing elements from all over the world. How African music was introduced to the world.
Africa is a large continent, home to immense culture and history, surrounded by the Mediterranean Sea to the north, the Indian Ocean to the southeast, and the Atlantic Ocean to the west. It is the world's second largest and the second most populous continent. It contains 54 countries and is extremely diverse in terms of ethnicity and the language. The borders of these countries were decided by European nations during the late 19th and the early 20th century in what is known for as the Scramble for Africa.
The Sahara is a defining feature of Africa, the largest desert in the world. The Sahara's sheer size and magnitude acts as a major obstacle for communication, trade, and exchange of ideas. However, there is evidence of Roman explorations who are able to move across the desert and into the interior of Africa with aim to secure sources of gold, salt, and spices. For centuries, Arab also maintained trade relations with vast empires of West Africa, such as Ghana and Mali Empire, establishing trade routes that secured gold, ivory, and slaves. The Portuguese began expeditions down the west coast of Africa in the 15th century, and history tells us of the profound effect that followed.
During the 1480s, the explorer Diego Coe was the first to establish contact for the Congo Kingdom, situated south of the Congo River. The Congo Kingdom was eager to make use of Portuguese teachers and craftsmen, and the Congo kings allowed Catholic missionaries to work among their people. The Portuguese traded guns, clothes, and other European luxuries for slaves who were being captured by the Congo in wars against rival kingdoms. By the 17th century, Portugal and other European powers began to settle along the coast of Africa. Europeans would buy slaves in Africa, transport them to the Americas, and exchange them for valuable goods like sugar, coffee, and tobacco. which were then sold at premium prices in Europe. Arguably, between the 16th and 18th century, over 12 million Africans were enslaved and transported in harsh conditions to work on plantations in the Americas. Traditional African music is characterized by complex rhythms, call and response patterns, improvisation, vocal harmonies, repetition, and cyclical structures. It features a variety of percussion instruments, vocals, and other instruments like strings and wind instruments. Unique vocal styles were created when African, European, and native cultures came together in South America, especially in places like Brazil and Cuba. These styles still shape the culture of the area today. One notable example is the creation of Afro-Latin music, which came from the blending of African rhythms with Spanish and Portuguese tunes.
Brazil was colonized by the Portuguese and had a lot of African slaves, which made the country a melting pot of musical styles. West African beats like those in samba, maracatu, and capoeira mixed with European tunes and harmony to make music that is uniquely Brazilian. In the early 1900s, samba became very popular and became a symbol of Brazilian culture. It later had an impact on styles like bossa nova and tropicalia.
In the same way, son, rumba, and mambo are lively types of music that came about when African, Spanish, and native cultures met in Cuba. Spanish guitars and brass instruments were mixed with African percussion instruments like the conga and bata drums to make a rich tapestry of sound that charmed crowds all over the world.
Enslaved Africans in the southern US helped create jazz and other genres. African rhythms and chants were performed in Congo Square and Mardi Gras. New Orleans jazz, blues, funk, and more were shaped by this integration.
New technologies, especially those that make recording and streaming easier, made it easier for African music to become known around the world. The phonograph, invented by Thomas Edison in the late 19th century, allowed for the recording and copying of sound, allowing African artists to share the music with global audiences. African music recordings started to be sent all over the world, introducing to people to the catchy beats and songs on the continent.
Furthermore, the introduction of radio broadcasting in the early 20th century further increased the reach of African music. Radio stations across the world began to feature African artists and music, helping to promote styles like Afrobeat, Highlife, and Soukous outside of Africa.
In conclusion, while the African Great Scramble had its most significant effect on the African continent, its influence spread across the world, including in areas like South America. Through the fusion of African, European, and indigenous musical practices, countries in South America produced unique musical styles that continue to resonate with audiences globally. Moreover, advancements in technology played a crucial role in introducing African music to the world, helping to bridge geographical and cultural differences and creating greater respect and understanding of the rich musical history of the African continent.
Thank you, Joseph sir and Riddell sir, for mentoring the students. To celebrate the spirit of achievement, let's welcome a group that understands the power of a collective voice, the middle school choir. They're here to share a legendary rock anthem with you all. We Are the Champions by Queen. This song perfectly captures the essence of overcoming challenges and celebrating success. So get ready to be uplifted by the powerful voices of our middle school choir. Let's give them a warm welcome. That was an awesome performance. Thank you, Nirmal sir, for conducting the choir.
Dance is a global language that communicates emotions, stories, and cultural traditions through the rhythmic movement of the human body. Put your hands together for Team Footers as they present the Meow dance.
The Meow dance aligns perfectly with the theme and the central idea because Meow cultural dance is closely intertwined with the history of migration of the Meow ethnic group. The Meow people, also known as the Hmong, have a rich cultural heritage that has been shaped by centuries of migration, displacement, and adaptation.
As the Miao people migrated from their ancestral homeland in southern China to various regions across Asia, they carried with them their traditions, including their unique dance forms. Miao cultural dance served as a way to preserve their heritage, language, and customs in the face of displacement and assimilation. Through dance, the Miao people were able to maintain a connection to their roots and pass down their traditions from generation to generation.
Miao cultural dance is deeply connected to the history of migration of the Miao people, reflecting their resilience, adaptability, and cultural continuity in the face of displacement and change. Through dance, the Miao people preserve their heritage, express their identity, and build connections within the community, embodying the spirit of migration and cultural diversity that define the rich cultural legacies.
Miao dance is a traditional dance style that is widely practiced by Miao community on various occasions. In this performance, you will witness the blend of traditional Miao dance along with contemporary. The dance includes the movement of Miao style as the main portion, and for the transition and positioning, the contemporary style is used. Hand movements and gestures are inspired by the flora and fauna of the land. The dance depicts the journey of the people and their movement across the river, forest, and mountains. We present Team Footers to perform the Miao dance.
I feel like eating chocolate.
Yeah, I need brown chocolate.
I want white chocolate.
Hey, y'all, come look at this.
பச்சை நிறமே இச்சை ஊட்டும் பச்சை நிறமே புல்லின் சிரிப்பும் பச்சை நிறமே எனக்கு சம்மதம் தருமே.
Thank you for the wonderful dance performance, and thank you Sudarshan sir for mentoring our young dancers for the performance this morning. Our grade 5 migration mosaic students have been extensively inquiring into reasons why people migrate, migration throughout history, and the impact of migration on people and the environment. To strengthen their inquiry cycle, all stakeholders who are responsible play a pivotal role in enriching the learning curve. One of the important stakeholders in a child's educational journey is a parent, and that is why we have parent mentors for the primary years program exhibition.
They bring diverse perspectives and experiences to the exhibition process. Their involvement ensures a broader range of expertise, enriching the learning experience for students. Having a parent mentor provides students with encouragement and motivation. We have had 3 parent mentors who have volunteered to take out time from their busy schedules and take sessions with the students. We would now like to express our gratitude to our parent mentors. We would request our principal sir and our PYP coordinator to kindly come up on stage and facilitate our parent mentors.
We would request Principal Sir and Ms. Bonbon to give away the token of appreciation to our parent mentors. We would request Mrs. Chaitra Raman, parent of 𝗔𝗕𝗢𝗓𝗧, to come on stage and accept a token of our appreciation. Thank you, ma'am. I would like to call upon Mrs. Cecilia Angel, parent of Jonathan, to come on stage and accept a token of our appreciation. Mrs. 𝗔𝗕𝗪𝗧, parent of Thian, who gave us some important insights into migration and cultural integration. Ma'am, kindly accept a token of appreciation from our side. Thank you for giving us an insight into the 𝗖𝗛𝗢𝗡𝗟 tribe who migrated from Burma to various Southeast countries and Arunachal Pradesh in India. Thank you, ma'am, for mentoring us and sharing your experiences with us. Now, we would like to call upon the 5 teacher mentors, Ms. Tanupriya, Ms. Ritu, Ms. Dola, Ms. Grace, Ms. Anuradha, to accept a token of gratitude for mentoring the students. We request Principal Sir to share a few words with us.
Good morning, all of you. This particular announcement has come as a surprise because I was told by Miss Bonbon that this time, for a change, you have to come only to enjoy. I'm not sure whether you will realize it that whenever someone is asked to speak during the program or after the program, the fun is gone. Because you keep on reminding yourself that you have to speak what all you should be speaking. So I think Miss Bonbon has played this trick on me so that I could enjoy the program as well as feel a bit uncomfortable while speaking to all of you. With this, I'm hugely impressed and delighted to be part of this morning. But I must tell you that for last around 8 to 10 days, whenever I got the opportunity to visit the PYP section, I saw all of you, irrespective of class 4 or 5, or the teachers, busy doing something meaningful. Usually, this is what we are supposed to be doing in school, busy with a purpose. But this was slightly different because of two things. One, the joy and happiness was apparent in this purposeful engagement. And second, which was much more beautiful, but difficult for me at this age to be like them, that neither I saw a student or nor I saw a teacher, I actually saw some beautiful human beings working together. I wish all of us could learn that learning takes place not between us and them. Learning takes place between two beautiful human beings when we start connecting with each other with respect and affection. So, PYP, Miss Bonbon, and your entire team, it was a learning for me. And I'm being very honest that it will be very difficult for me to be like you and to be like your children and to be like your teachers. So heads off all of you, because what you are giving them memories for life and learning for life. This also gave me an opportunity to interact personally. Yesterday, when I was there, it was afternoon or in the evening, I exactly don't remember, when so many kids were around me, and I was joking around with them, and I was complaining about one. But you will not believe, none of them believed me at all. And I said that Miss Bonbon doesn't want me to come for this program. She hasn't invited me. I don't know the time. And all of them vehemently said, no, Miss Bonbon will not do like this. So wonderful for being such a beautiful leader for these wonderful kids. It's a learning for all of us, their parents. Thank you very much for all your support. Please cherish these days, cherish these moments, and try to understand that it's not the learning, it is the way these kids learn is more important for all of us. Thank you very much. And the last but not the least, Shailaja Miss, thank you very much for sparing time. And sir, you too. Thank you very much. God bless.
Thank you, Principal Sir, for your inspiring words. Rock bands have been a defining force in contemporary music, shaping cultural landscapes and inspiring generations. Get ready to rock with Love Me Again, performed by Void, the grade 7 rock band sensation. Originally penned by the legendary John Newman for the 2014 World Cup in Africa, this electrifying hit has taken the world by storm with its infectious rhythm and soul-stirring lyrics. With Haan Khursude and Ganesh Saluja shredding on the guitar, Jonathan Samsundar pounding the drums, Rishabh Kadam holding down the bass guitar, Zachary Jacob adding the magic on the keyboard, and Robin Peter belting out the vocals. This performance is sure to blow you away. Get ready to feel the energy as Void ignites the stage with their rendition of Love Me Again.
No, I've done wrong, left your heart torn. Is that what devils do? Took you so low, where only fools go. I shook the angel in you. Now I'm rising from the ground, rising up to you. Filled with all the strength I found, there's nothing I can do. I need to know now, can you love me again? I need to know now, can you love me again? 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 Let's go. Everyone put your hands together for Guitarist Ahan. It's unforgivable. I stole and burnt your soul. Is that what demons do? They rule the worst of me, destroy everything. They bring down angels like you. Now I'm rising from the ground, rising up to you. Filled with all the strength I found, there's nothing I can do. I need to know now, can you love me again? I need to know now, can you love me again? 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 Give it up for Ganesh, Rishabh, Zachary, and Jonathan. I need to know now, can you love me again? I need to know now, can you love me again? 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 Thank you.
Thank you, Void, for that electrifying performance. Thank you, Devendra sir, for mentoring the students.
Surveys are versatile tools that provide a structured and efficient way to collect, analyze, and interpret data across various domains, contributing to informed decision making, research, and understanding within diverse fields. The Grade 5 exhibition groups have conducted various surveys based on migration. We would like to ask you all a few questions lifted from the surveys to find out your perspective on migration.
So, audience, are you ready to answer and check your knowledge on migration? You earn a chocolate for the right answer. The first question is, what reason is environmental migration most commonly by? I repeat the question, what reason is environmental migration most commonly caused by? Your options are political conflict, sudden changes in weather patterns due to climate change, better job opportunities in other countries, or desire. I repeat your options political conflict, sudden changes in weather patterns due to climate change, better job opportunities in other countries, or desire. Congratulations, sir. Your answer is correct. The second question is, who is a refugee? I repeat the question, who is a refugee? Your options are someone who goes on a vacation, someone who is forced to leave their home due to danger or persecution, or someone who moves to a new country for better job opportunities. I repeat your options someone who goes on a vacation, someone who is forced to leave their home due to danger or persecution, or someone who moves to a new country for better job opportunities. Congratulations, sir. Your answer is right.
The next question is, what is the main difference between immigrants and refugees? I repeat the question, what is the main difference between immigrants and refugees? The first option is, immigrants choose to move to a new country while refugees are forced to leave their homes. The second option is, immigrants and refugees are the same. The third option is, immigrants and refugees always move for the same reasons. I repeat the options. Immigrants choose to move to a new country while refugees are forced to leave their homes. The second option is, immigrants and refugees are the same. The third option is, immigrants and refugees always move for the same reason. Yes, that is the correct answer. So, audience, are you ready for the last question? What is the term used to describe people displaced due to environmental factors? I repeat the question. What is the term used to describe people displaced due to environmental factors? The options are economic refugees, environmental migrants, climate warriors, or ecological nomads. I repeat the options economic refugees, environmental migrants, climate warriors, or ecological nomads. Sorry, that's the wrong answer.
Option B.
Yes, that's the correct answer. Thank you, audience, for being so interactive. Can we have a huge round of applause for each one of you?
Our grade 5 students will present their interpretation of migration through a dramatic performance. They have independently crafted this piece, aiming to convey a poignant message of humanity. Despite their young age, they bravely address the complex issue of migration, particularly stemming from political unrest. Opting for mime as their chosen theatrical form, they aim to deeply resonate with the audience. Inspired by Nina Sabnani's story, Mukund and Riaz. Give it up for our little dramatists.
أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله
must be thinking, what is the relevance of this story of these two best friends, Mukund and Rias, right? But I have a question for you, for all of you. Has the story changed? Or will the story ever change? Will these wars ever stop? Will these families ever get a home, return to their communities? Oh, what can I do? What can you do? What can we all do?
Thank you to our little actors and Shazamis for guiding the grade 5 students.
The IB learner profiles serve as guiding principles for students. They outline a set of attributes that reflect the qualities of an internationally minded learner, guiding behavior, attitudes, and actions in both academic and non-academic context. I would now like to call upon Ira and Avni to share their insights on how the learner profiles have been developed through the exhibition process.
Good morning all. The 10 IB learner profile attributes which we as young inquirer have been developing here in school over past 2 years to become a part of our personality, which leads us to become an international minded citizen who is intentional in every step of our journey to build harmony, appreciate the diversity around us, and gives us the space to contribute and take small actions to make our world a better place.
During the process of our inquiry, migration affects people and the environment. We very consciously developed and demonstrated the learner profile attributes in various ways as we begin our journey to become an international-minded learner.
As we begin to unpack a migration mosaic, we wore our thinking hats and brought out the curiosity to inquire about various aspects of migration. We further understood that migration is connected to various factors which made us knowledgeable. As we connected our learning to various disciplines like history, geography, and environment, we collaborated to communicate our ideas confidently and creatively.
We were open-minded while we learned about the migration stories of our guest speakers and other school community members, including our President Jacob Sir and Senior Vice President Sarah Ma'am, where they expressed the opportunities and challenges as they adapted to the new environment. We exhibit open-mindedness in the dining halls when we relish various cuisines and celebrate cultures by accepting and appreciating people from around the country.
As we analyzed the impact of migration, we understood the significance of being caring in safeguarding our surroundings, which are facing a series of threats, including rapid urbanization and habitat loss. During our sports time, we were principled as we acted with integrity, took responsibility for our actions and the consequences as a result of them.
We understood the importance of being balanced by recognizing the interdependence with other people and with the world where we live. Through our learning, we also balanced our time and resources efficiently to accomplish daily and weekly goals, making us reflect on the inputs given by our mentors. We worked on the feedback given by them on a daily basis and worked on presenting better ideas and strategies. In our dorms, we understood the importance of personal, physical, and emotional well-being as we interacted with our dorm parents. We also demonstrated empathy and respect towards dorm nurses who have always extended their generous help at any given time.
We were risk takers while we exhibited the responsibility of learners and approached all the uncertainty of learning with a smile. In our field trip to the Tibetan market, We gathered information on their reasons for migration and learned that they were risk takers, and that inspired us to be resilient in the face of challenges and change.
We thank everyone for giving us various opportunities and scope for understanding that perseverance and resilience will be our tools to become responsible global citizens. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Ira and Avni, for letting all of us know how the grade 5s develop their attributes in the exhibition process.
I would now like to invite Ms. 𝗖𝗛𝗢𝗡𝗟𝗓 to share her insights with us.
Good morning, everyone. What a wonderful performance I get to see the migration, impact of migration, beautifully woven into stories, touch the heart, and a strong message to carry forward. Thank you so much for being so knowledgeable and caring and being principled. You deserve a big round of applause from all of us. So your IB learning journey started so well with mentors, your teachers, and your coordinator, Ms. Bonbon, and Dr. Madhav, and President Mr. Jacob, and Vice President Sarah. Thank you so much for having me here. It's a pleasure watching each one of you, how confidently you are delivering the kind of message you want, whether it is mime act or the dance or the music. And the story you have given us from each piece with a message is really heartening to listen and to experience. Thank you so much. IB learner profile and ATL skills are the stepping stone for any learner to carry forward, especially when it comes to from PYP exhibition to MYP, the journey begins. Because here you learn how to research, how to synthesize, how to evaluate your sources and the citations, and recognizing the efforts and the guest lectures, how you beautifully curated and also letting us to know who is behind the screen. So that shows your academic integrity, and you need to carry forward this into your MYP journey as well as DP. So when you move forward to MYP, there begins again personal project. It's again a kind of PYP exhibition acts as a stepping stone for you to carry your individual project in MYP. Here you have done as a group, you have explored the central idea and the inquiry, and also you have taken an action how you can be a caring global citizen. The same thing you carry forward even in MYP when it comes to interdisciplinary. From transdisciplinary, you're moving into interdisciplinary, and how you can combine the knowledge of two subjects and also see what kind of actions you can take working towards sustainable development goals. Whole world is working towards this, and each one of us have a role to play in it. The action begins in PYP. That's very close to my heart because my journey began with PYP and MYP, of course, ended in DP. These days I'm exploring CP program. But then what I have seen, the beautiful alignment between PYP, MYP, and DP, how students have become inquirers, learn to experience the kind of group inquiry through PYP exhibition, and carry forward in MYP as well as, and then end of the MYP culmination, you will be having personal project, which is again personal inquiry. And you also experienced how your mentors supported you in your timelines, your self-management, your research work, the entire thing you need to carry forward to be a lifelong learner in MYP, it will become in a big way a support for you, especially in personal project. PYP exhibition is a transformative journey for any learner to experience how they can connect the learning with the global issues and what kind of actions they need to take, and also to support a lifelong learning journey through inquiry, exploration, wondering, investigation, and then finally synthesizing and evaluating their own learning. Why am I learning? What am I learning? And where am I going to apply this is what you have experienced in PYP exhibition. Same attitude I request you to carry forward in your further learning in the coming years. And I always cherish this kind of vision which I worked in my previous school. I would like to share it with you. Live for a purpose, learn to apply, lead with determination, and leave a timeless legacy. That's what you are creating, a kind of a world where everybody can live with harmony, and each one of us carry our own perspectives. Everybody is right in their own perspective, and how do we value those and take it the best from everything and also carry forward the lifelong learning attitude. I wish you all the best. Thank you, Ms. Bonbon, for giving me an opportunity to be with your PYP exhibition team. It's wonderful, and you have curated every aspect, integrating the learning, the art integration, as well as dance and music, so beautifully woven into the inquiry. And I'm looking forward to seeing your exhibition work, and all the best to you. God bless you all. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am, for that beautiful message. With this, we come to an end of the music, dance, and drama integration for Migration Mosaic.